Let me ask you a question. Who needs creativity the most? I know what you're thinking. You are thinking artists and engineers need creativity the most. Did you think like that? Then you have a problem in your creative thinking. Creativity could be applied for any place you want. That is what creativity is all about. At the end of the video, I will be asking a question, and if you answer this correctly in the comment section, I will give you the hard copy of G.petty's How to Be Better at Creativity. To check your level of creativity, let me ask you a question. Imagine you are driving in a lonely road in a car, and your car has only one passenger seat. In the road, you can see 3 people. Your crush, your best friend, and the man who is about to die. All 3 of them wants to go to the town which is far away. How can you satisfy all their needs? Think a bit. You want to pause the video? Go ahead. Remember, only one from those 3 can be with you in the car. Your crush wants to be with you. Your friend wants to go to town quickly. And the dying man needs to go to a hospital as soon as possible. Did you guess it? I bet you couldn't. Okay, this is the answer. You first need to understand all of those people's needs. Your crush wants to be with you, right? So why don't you step out of your car and walk with your crush to town? And lend your car to your friend, saying him to drop off the dying man at the hospital. That is how you get it right. If you got this correct, congratulations. You have an amazing brain. If you didn't, don't worry. You have a brain just like that if you watch this video. I am going to base this video on a book called How to Be Better at Creativity by G.petty. So let's begin! Once upon a time there was a building which had 50 floors. It was huge. Because it was so tall, many people complained that they had to wait a long time for the elevators to come down. The manager summoned 3 engineers and told them the people complained that they had to wait a long time for the elevators to come down. At first, the youngest engineer came and told, I can install 2 elevators for $4 million. Then, the second engineer came and told, I can install a fast moving elevator for $2 million. But the third engineer, the oldest one, told the manager, give me a week to come up with an idea. And after a week, he came up with a brilliant idea. It only cost $3,000. You can understand, right? There is a huge difference between $3 million and $3,000. But this idea was first rejected. But then it was considered as the best idea there is. So what do you think he said? Did he tell to use the stairs? No, that's not the answer. But that idea would be much healthier. His idea was the best idea because he used the ice dip formula. What is this ice dip formula? It stands for inspiration, clarification, distillation, incubation, and respiration. It's Greek, right? You can't understand any of it. These words may seem hard, but it's actually easy to understand. Just bear with me. So let's use this formula and see how he constructed the idea. The first one is inspiration. What does it mean? You guessed it. It means gathering up information. One fun way to do is by the simplest method of all, brainstorming. Let me show you how I do it. You draw a big circle in a paper and write all the things that are even remotely connected with your problem in that paper. For example, for the elevator problem, we can brainstorm saying transport, escalators, trains, boring, waiting, and etc. Remember, if it is even remotely connected into your topic, put it in the paper. Do you know Mark Brunner? The guy who invented the London Tube tunnel system. He got that idea when he was working in a garden. He saw a worm digging its way in the soil and it inspired him to make the London tunnel system. Now we come to clarification. Clarification is all about using a compass. That's right, a compass just like this. You then create a mind map. In the north side, you can ask the reasons, questions beginning with why. Let's say, why are people complaining? It's because they have to wait a long time for the elevators to come down. In the east side, you can ask alternatives. Statements beginning with or unless. For example, we can say we installed a fast moving elevator, or we can use 2 elevators. On the north side, you propose actions. Questions beginning with how and so. For example, how can we make waiting more interesting? In the west side, you can have your evaluations. Statements beginning with but. For example, we said we installed 2 elevators, but it is so pricey. You get what I'm saying. You have to believe in the compass, ask questions and move along. Now before all, let's take a look at perspiration. This means bursting with ideas. Some people even do this before the clarification phase. For instance, you can get ideas for the elevator question like this. Install a faster moving elevator. Install 2 elevators. Make waiting more interesting. Make people use the stairs. Generate a lot of ideas like this. Now we come into distillation. Distillation means cutting out stupid ideas and working with your best ideas. For this, you can question your ideas you got before by using the compass. What will happen when people use the stairs? They will get exhausted. So you cut out that stupid idea and move along. But don't cut out all of your ideas. A fast moving elevator is actually a good idea. Simple ideas like that. Now we come to evaluation. This is like an artist stepping back and looking at what he created so far. For this, you can ask your friends to help you. Tell them to look at your ideas and plan a good strategy. But if you have crazy friends like me, they will definitely mess up your work. Anyway, evaluation is looking back at your progress. Now we come into incubation. This is the most simplest and most important step of all. I kid you not. Incubation is all about relaxing and letting your mind play with the ideas. Let me tell you a story. Do you know Kekule, who invented the benzene structure? This is the benzene structure. He saw this structure in his dreams. He saw some snakes chasing each other and forming a circle. This inspired him to create the benzene structure. Is it, folks? That is what ice dip is. Now, do you know how the engineer came up with the best solution? It's like this. Remember, the most complex questions have the most simplest answers. And at the end, you have to perform the leap of faith. He first did inspiration and put all his thoughts onto a paper. Then he perspirated. He got a lot of ideas. His best idea was how to make waiting more interesting. Then he used the compass. He constantly kept asking how to make waiting more interesting. Then he incubated. He rested for a day to get an answer. Finally, he came up with an answer. The answer is installing TVs, magazines and fish tanks in places where people wait the most. That's the answer. You install TVs and magazines to make waiting more interesting. After they installed TVs and put out magazines, the complaints got really low. Now for the challenge. If you answer this question correctly, I will give you the hard copy of G.petty's How to Be Creative in Any Place. The challenge is this. You are to attach a candle to the wall with only the candle, a book of matches and a box of drawing pins, and you have to attach it onto the wall. How can you do it? Thanks for watching, guys, and always remember, stay creative.